Welcome back to Sear Channel 6 News. I'm Ella Casey.
And I'm Alan Hendrick.
And today we are going to be investigating an issue that has become problematic in our society ever since the computer was invented. It's data protection, the thing that each and every one of us worries about or should worry about. If you're not familiar with data protection, it's a law that controls the use of information about people that is used. There has been countless issues on data protection, and tonight we are going to discuss two big stories on data protection. Our first story involves one of the biggest social media empires to ever be created, Facebook. Back in March of 2018, a man named Christopher Wiley revealed that Facebook improperly accessed user data through a third-party app called This Is Your Digital Life, created by Alexander Kogan. Kogan created a personality test for Facebook users. People who signed up for the test were paid a fee and unwillingly allowed Cambridge Analytica to harvest personal data, including their friends' profiles. The data breach led to the alleged misuse of the personal data of 87 million users in violation of Facebook policies. Wiley said that Cambridge Analytica exploited the information to build a system that could profile U.S. voters to target them with personal political ads. Cambridge Analytica worked with the Trump campaign during the 2016 presidential election, but denied using the information from Facebook to target voters. Cambridge Analytica is suspected of helping Russia to spread what became popularly known as fake news that meddled in the election. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg initially addressed the data scandal by posting an explanation online and giving interviews to the media. Zuckerberg said on Facebook page, "We have a responsibility to protect your data, and if we can't, then we don't deserve to serve you." He also began to set out steps that Facebook would take to avoid such data breaches, among other things, by investigating apps that had access to large amounts of data and by restricting developers' access to data. Facebook began alerting some users of the breach. A message on the newsfeed entitled "Protecting Your Information" included a link to view the user's apps, information on what data those apps share, and an option to shut them off or turn off third-party access. Zuckerberg apologized for the data breach and others' recent scandal in which Facebook had been involved. In pre-written prepared testimony, Zuckerberg said, "We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. It was my mistake, and I'm sorry. I started Facebook, I run it, and I'm responsible for what happens here." And now we are going to our correspondent, Ruth Harris-Mook, for more on the story.
Hi, I'm Ruth Harris-Meek, and I'm here with Sydney Puckett. She was a victim of the Facebook scandal concerning Kogan. Now, Sydney, how did it make you feel having your personal information leaked?
It definitely sucks, and I don't appreciate this. I really thought that Facebook had my back.
Did you ever expect this kind of leakage to happen from such a big company?
No, I didn't. I thought that all my information would be completely protected and safe. Never did I think that they would use my data like that.
What actions do you think Facebook should take to make up for this?
I'm not sure what they could do about the information that was already leaked. However, I think that they should definitely keep things inside of the company instead of using third-party companies.
What efforts will you take to preserve your own privacy?
From now on, I will be taking precautions about surveys and similar things that aren't exclusively from Facebook.
Thanks for your insight on this debacle. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ruth. Now on to our other great scandal. On March 2nd, 1989, a man named Marcus Hess was arrested in his apartment. In the late 80s, Marcus Hess worked as a mere computer programmer for a small business in West Germany. It all started with a telephone call from his home phone. By making a local computer modem call in Hanover, he tapped into a European data network called Datex. From his cell phone call, he could access a computer at Lawrence Berkeley Laboratories in California that gave him access to other systems across the country. Hess went through about 450 computers, yet he was only able to gain access to about 30. Hess's many targets included computers at an Air Force Base Division in El Segundo, California, Army bases in Alabama, Georgia, etc. Once he got in his attack, he was precise and effective to look for sensitive information about military, nuclear, and space research projects in the United States and elsewhere. He used keywords such as nuclear and SDI to search documents. He was finding out secrets that only a certain few knew in the United States. The military finally had enough and decided to set a trap for Hess. An astronomer named Clifford Stoll tracked Hess's movements for 18 months. Stoll decided to lay a trap to entice the hacker to stay online long enough for the origin of the modem call to be traced. Stoll planted phony national security files that supposedly contain information on the Strategic Defense Initiative and Lawrence Berkeley computer. Hess took the bait and was arrested March 2nd, 1989.
Hi, I'm Ruth Harrison-Muke, and I'm here bringing you the weather for the next couple of days. As can be seen, on Friday, we have a high of 65 and a low of 39 with a 61% chance of rain, so bring your umbrellas. On Saturday, we have a high of 60, a low of 40, and a 0% chance of rain. On Sunday, we have a high of 60, a low of 36, and a 0% chance of rain as well. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Sears 6 News. I'm Ella Casey.
And I'm Allie Hendricks.
Have a good night, everyone.
Wait. Wait.
I said, thanks, Ruth. Okay. Thanks, Ruth. Now on to our other.
Do I just start? Wait. Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm.
I would rather not edit it all out.
Are you gonna be mad if I leave?
I mean, because then I have to deal with her this whole time.
Okay.
Back to you, Ellen Allen. Wait. Ellen Allen? Ellen Allen?
I'm leaving.
All right.
Have fun.
Okay, we're done recording. How do we stop it?
This is fun.
Program. I always mess up, no matter what.
I mean,